It's February, and firstly, I just wanted to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel this past month and connected with me and with other people here. So I really enjoy the comments that have been coming through and the way you all have been interacting. It's been really positive and helpful, I feel. That's the purpose of doing these readings. It's deeply gratifying to be able to share and support so many people in this way. I'm actually a really shy person, and doing this is way too public for me, but I love doing it for you all, and I'll keep doing it as long as I can. And just as a special thank you and a special treat to those of you who have had readings with me in the past month, I'm going to choose 5 of you, and I'm going to draw a couple of extra special cards for you specifically during your reading of the monthly sign. So I hope you enjoy that, and thanks so much, everybody. And let's get on with the readings. Hi, Aries. Thanks for coming back. And thanks for all your really kind comments. I'm using the Tarot Illuminati deck again for the general readings for the month. And again, the readings that I do generally are to get information about what the energies are around us at the moment, or a particular sign, and how we can utilize those energies to create better outcomes for ourselves. So it's not specifically related to relationships or anything. It may come up that way, but it's more to do with the energies that are around us and what we're having to deal with at the moment. And I think that's a more positive way of using tarot, and that's why I call it tarot therapy, because it's not just about getting an outcome, it's about how to use those energies around us. What are the energies around Aries for the month of February, and how can we best utilize those energies to create the best possible outcomes for Arians? So Aries in February, and how can we utilize those energies to create the best possible outcome for the month of February? Okay. Okay, what I'm seeing here, Aries, is coming into February, there's a sense of lack and a wanting. It's like you're wanting something, and you feel like you're lacking something, feeling like you're just, in survival mode. Like things are stagnant and not moving in the right direction that you want things to move. And I'd say it's more financial or material. I think that's preoccupation. There's also a yearning. Coming into February, more than anything, I see a sense of yearning and wanting something. Wanting to blend something, wanting to unite two energies, two opposing energies. Whether that's a relationship, or whether you want to unite two aspects of your life, meaning the financial in with your creative aspects, so that you're feeling more whole and happy and satisfied. And why you're yearning for it is because I feel like there's been delays. There's been possibly even procrastination on your part, holding yourself back. Yeah, there's a definite sense of holding yourself back and not pushing forward for some reason, not making a decision that needs to be made, and that's creating delays. Basically delays and procrastination, and there's this yearning. So I get that really strongly coming in just with the first 3 cards, looking at them. Judgment is in the reverse, indicates that a decision will be made. And when you start taking action, things will work out really well. So it's like possibly even necessary delays. Maybe you've wanted to push through, and I know Arians are fire energy and they have that energy and motivation. They want things to move quickly based on that fire energy, and stagnation doesn't sit well with you because the pentacles are more earth grounded, slower forming but stable, and that probably isn't sitting well with you, Aries. You want things to move and you're feeling like everything is stagnant at the moment, and it's frustrating. But the reason why things are delayed and stagnant is because it's setting you up for a firm foundation. What you really need to do is focus on setting a solid financial foundation. This is your advice card. Your advice card is the Four of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles is letting you know that you need to apply yourself to a project or to a situation. You need to put effort in. There's hard work involved. And in fact, the spread numerologically is an 8, and 8s also talk about hard work, really needing to apply yourself, doing something again and doing it the right way. Maybe you've been through this cycle before and you get to a certain point and it just doesn't break through. And here's that Judgment card again saying that, you know, there are delays, maybe because you haven't really set a firm foundation previously. The Four of Pentacles also, and what I'm picking up with the Four of Pentacles, is something to do with needing a guarantee. You need to set a firm foundation. You need to make sure that that firm foundation offers you a guarantee in some way. And I feel that when you do apply yourself correctly and you do make the choices, it's almost like if for Aries, that full throttle sort of energy is being held back by the Pentacles, which are more earth dominated energies. And so it's almost like you're being held back for a reason, because it's saying it's not the right way. The right way to do it is to go back to the drawing board, reorganize this whole situation, reorganize the way that you've done things. It could be relationships, it could be work related, it could be finances. Either way, it's asking you to reorganize the way you've done things before and set a firm foundation. Definitely cycles repeating themselves, and this is a sense of coming into your own personal power, that when you set this firm foundation, it will give you a really strong sense of empowerment or sense of personal power. This is a really opportune time to utilize these energies to create something substantial for yourself that has longevity and that will help move things forward. And in fact, what's going to come to light for you in February is exactly what you want. You want movement, you want motion. And it's like if you do the right thing, motion will happen so quickly, things will start to lift off the ground. There'll be an end to the delays. And here it is right underneath the delays, saying necessary delays until you do this, and then things will take off. Things will start to move. It'll like free you up because the foundation is solid. You won't be kind of in this position where you're in survival mode because you have a shaky foundation, and the people that you've surrounded yourself with have supported your shaky foundation. That's another intuitive insight for those of you that it might relate to. So don't take on other people's thoughts if they are negative. Forge ahead and create new stability and new momentum in your life. I feel like maybe some of you are also longing for a union. Maybe for some of you, a relationship is involved in all of this, meaning that the relationship hasn't really been able to flourish, or you haven't been able to implement your ideas for the relationship or to forge forward because of financial concerns, or because the foundation of finances is shaky, or the foundation of the relationship itself is not grounded in reality. But either way, there's a sense of needing to ground oneself and to create new stability, reorganize things, and do them properly this time. And the movement will happen. Maybe someone in your life is procrastinating, and that's causing the delays as well. And there's not much you can do about other people if they're the ones procrastinating. However, you can just get on with your own ideas. I'm seeing here that you need to stand your ground, though. If it has to do with somebody else that's not making decisions or is procrastinating and they're frustrating you, I think you need to stand your ground with them and be firm and talk to them realistically. Give them the reality check that they need. And having done that, things will move forward. In fact, things will be quite positive because you do have the sun in the final position, which is where, the rest of the month will be headed once this energy is consolidated. So it's a positive ending. It's a positive card saying there will be a light at the end of the tunnel and things will start to move and you'll be really quite happy about it. But it's also saying, what I'm hearing very clearly is remain positive. Especially negative family patterns. If there are, family patterns financially that your family have struggled with finances and you're hanging on to those energy patterns, I think you need to do something new. It's, again, set firm foundations, reorganize this energy, reorganize the way things are done, do something new, create a rebirth in your life. And make decisions based on groundedness, not pie in the sky sort of ideas. And the final card that I'm going to look at is under here, because I always check underneath the pack. Oh, I forgot to tell you that I did flip the cards before, but my camera cut out, the battery ran out. So I did flip the cards, and that's why when you came back, the judgment card was upside down. So yes, it was meant to be upside down. And you've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is on the bottom of the pack. And Eight of Pentacles again, there's 8 energy in this spread quite strongly. Numerologically it's an 8, and now you have the base here, which is an 8, which is putting effort into and working hard towards a goal. And it's repeated effort that needs to be made. Like, don't give up halfway. Like this 5 of Pentacles, halfway to 10. It's like you're halfway and it's almost like you want to give up. Don't give up. So I'm going to draw a few cards now for someone that I've had a reading with in January. This person is Jatinder. And on top of the general energies for February for Aries, what other information can we give Jatinder for the month of February? What information advice is there for Jatinder for the month of February? I really love these cards. They're just a different energy and they give a different dimension to a reading. This is actually the card of alignment, and it means that there's a powerful shift coming energetically. Sometimes when this alignment card comes up, there might be a period of confusion because things are changing. Chaos comes before order. So expect that there might be some changes happening to accommodate for this alignment or this shift. But it's nothing to really worry about. It's just the fact that things are moving and progressing and going to a new level that they need to be at in order for your desires to manifest. Don't be concerned or worried about any shifts or or challenges that are happening at the moment, any changes, they're all working for your highest good in order to bring you in alignment with whatever it is that you want. I'll just draw one more card from the Lenormand deck, simply because I love the Lenormand deck. They're very simple, straightforward. You don't need to read too much into it. Again, Jatinder, you're needing to deal with the finer details in order to bring completion to a project. So I think that those two work really well together. There's a lot of things happening, a lot of chaos and a lot of underlying details that need to be worked out in order to bring you into complete alignment with something. So not quite at the end yet, but be aware that all these changes that are happening are there for your greatest benefit and will bring you greater fulfillment once this period is over. All right. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your subscriptions. I'll be finishing the love readings for the month of February, or for the first 2 weeks of February, as soon as I complete the 12 sun sign readings. And stay tuned for that. Thank you.